Warning. If the topic of psychological manipulation and emotional enslavement of women offends you, I want you to stop watching this video. And if you want to continue, you must agree never to use this knowledge to hurt women. Deal? Great. Let's start. Okay, let me be clear. Before you go any further, I want you to understand this. Pay attention because this is important. Breaking up a happy couple is pretty fucked up. Look here, I don't care if you've got the morals of a puppy-eating Nazi. Causing the breakup of a healthy relationship is wrong, period. Not only that, it will result in very bad consequences for you. Having said that, like everything else, there are exceptions. For example, if the boyfriend is nothing but a prick to her, or if he has been abusive to her, then it's fair game. After all, every woman deserves to be happy. So if you think that she will be happy with you, then by all means, destroy the boyfriend. Fair? Great. Before you start, could I ask a huge favor from you? Could you click on the like button below? You'll click like because that will encourage me to create even more of these videos for you in the future. Do me a favor and click like now, okay? Done clicking like? Great. Let's start now. So here's how to get a girl to break up with her boyfriend. Use boyfriend destroyer techniques. What are boyfriend destroyer techniques? Well, they pretty much do what it says on the can. They destroy boyfriends. I must let you know that there are two types of boyfriend destroyers out there, and these are as follows. The first type is the conventional make her leave her boyfriend advice peddled by people who call themselves pickup artists or PUAs. Here's the deal about these pickup artist tricks. They work. Probably on my senile 95-year-old grandma, any woman with a moderately decent IQ will see through silly pickup artist shit. So do the smart thing and forget about using pickup artist tricks unless you want to date exceptionally stupid women. The second type are true, legitimate boyfriend destroyer techniques based on mind control. Make no mistake, these mind control techniques are tremendously more effective than conventional dating guru tricks. Comparing pickup artist tricks to mind control techniques is like comparing a beat-up Nissan to a Lamborghini Gallardo. Next, let's talk more about these mind control boyfriend destroyer techniques and how you can use them to get the woman of your dreams, alright? Using this technique, you'll achieve two things. One, you'll make her feel isolated from her boyfriend emotionally. And two, you'll exploit her insecurity about her boyfriend, making her want to leave him. So how do you do this? Simple. The first step is to ask him to describe her dream guy. And once she has that picture of her dream guy in her mind, snap her back into reality by contrasting that perfect imagery with her boyfriend. And guess what? 10 times out of 10, her boyfriend will fall short of her ideals. And this will make him look like a loser to her. And if you do this enough times, she'll feel disgusted with him. And once she has had enough, she will dump his sorry ass for you. Sound great, right? Next, let's go into detail on how you can pull this off, okay? So this is what you need to do. When you ask her to describe her ideal guy, you've got to make her do it as vividly as possible. 1. His looks. His face, his smile, his body, what he wears, his smile, etc. 2. His words. What he says to her. 3. How he makes her feel. And when she is describing her ideal guy, this will happen. She will experience the same feelings as if the ideal guy is right in front of her at that time. And guess what? Since you're right in front of her, she will subconsciously think as if you're her ideal guy. In short, you're covertly getting her to project her fantasy on you. So far, so good, right? The next step is to immediately contrast this picture of her ideal guy with him. Say to him, "It's funny how things usually don't turn out like how we wish for, right? I mean, we all want ideal things, but we usually end up with things that fall short of the ideal, like our lives, our jobs, or the person that we choose to be with." The last sentence should trigger off the comparison between her boyfriend and the ideal guy inside her brain. These thoughts will start to play in her mind. How did I end up with this jerk? I could have done better. Why am I stuck with this asshole? Where's the ideal guy? Sneaky, right? And when this is done repeatedly, she will feel more and more doubtful about the boyfriend. At this point, her relationship will be pretty much screwed, and all you need to do is to push her off the edge by saying, "What are you waiting for? Dump that loser already." Sounds awesome, right? Now, if the boyfriend destroyer sounds impressive to you, wait until you find out about the other mind control techniques. We are barely scratching the surface here. For example, you can use a mind control technique known as fractionation to put a woman under your control and domination really quickly. When used correctly, fractionation can get a woman under your control, enslave her, and make her fall in love with you far quicker than the usual pickup artist tricks. I have to warn you though that it is not possible to undo the effects of fractionation. Once you have enslaved a woman using this technique, dumping her will cause irreparable damage to her psychology. Therefore, please use this technique responsibly and ethically. To learn how you can use Shogun method and fractionation to manipulate a woman's mind and enslave her to you emotionally, go to fractionationhypnosis.com or click on this link right now.